Welcome everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie and this is Intuitive Tarot. I'm going to get a love reading for the collective today. I did one a couple of days ago and I received a lot of really good feedback, but it was quite a harsh reading if I remember right. Yeah, so let's tap in, find out what Spirit has for us today. Let's call in your guides and mine. Hope that bell isn't too loud for you guys. I just realized it can be very noisy on the headphones. If you're listening on headphones, I do apologize. So let's see what Spirit has for you today regarding your love and your connections. This is collective reading and won't resonate with every single one of you. Could be talking about past, present, or near future energies, of course. And as always, this is not an instruction set for life. These are for entertainment purposes. So use your discernment. Place the energies where they fit in your life, but don't make them fit. Okay, you guys. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please guide us in this act of divination and find out what our messages are for our collective today regarding love and connection. You Spirit. Now, let's start with overall general energy to begin here. Thank you, Spirit. One card for our overall general energy is the Five of Swords. Now, this I remember in the last reading, and it was in what you need to focus on from right in this position up here. Five of Swords is a card of gossip and conflict, and you could be right in the middle of that at the moment because this is your current situation here. Let's see what your challenge is. Thank you, Spirit. Can we have a message to describe the challenge that this collective is up against at the minute? Magician in the challenge position here tells me you could be feeling that you don't have everything inside you, because the Magician does describe inner skills here. It says you may feel that you don't have the skills to overcome this challenge that you're feeling at the moment of the Five of Swords, being in a defeatist sort of an energy. It says defeat there, I noticed. She's feeling very dissatisfied, disappointed, and to overcome that. This has been in your challenge position. The Magician is having all the tools you need to overcome things, but you mightn't feel like you have everything you need to overcome at the moment. So let's have a look at what you need to focus on at this time, you guys. The cards are just lifting themselves off here, throwing themselves across the table. What is the story? Very energetic, this deck. I really love the imagery. It's very kind of Alice in Wonderland, or what's that man's name? Oh, I never remember her names. Carpenter. What was that artist? He did those animated films. Oh, it'll come to me again. So we've an Ace of Swords there on what you need to focus on. And this is your intellect. This is you learning things from scratch, and maybe learning the truth, or the truth at the beginnings of something comes through with that as well. I'm noticing all these eyes here in the plumage behind her. And also that she's got something, she's gotten to the core of something with the Ace of Swords. It's about being able to speak your mind. Swords are of messages. Maybe you've gotten a message lately. Maybe you need to focus on something that you need to say, like you need to bring the truth to someone, or you need to teach somebody something or tell someone something that's truthful. Okay, we clarify all of these cards as once I get the initial spread out, and we'll see what we've got. In the recent past, we have the Fool, which is called exploration in this case. And this is the beginning of a new journey. That's the thing of taking a leap of faith. What is it you've gone and taken a leap of faith for lately, collective? I really love that card 0, beginning a new journey. That fresh feeling of beginner's mind. And that's a beginner's mind energy there with the number 1, the Ace of Swords. It's like that beginner's mind attitude that you can often learn more when you say to yourself, I don't know anything about something, and throw out what you think you know already. This is like the advice at the moment, when this is what you need to focus on. Approach something with the beginner's mind is what's happening there, collective. And I think It's often the best way to learn things, you know. Um, Treat it as though you know nothing about it and have that beginner's mind attitude, and you will gain the best, you know, from that. You'll learn more, you know. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. You've got to see now what's your supporting energy here, or what's in your subconscious. Let's have a look. There's one card here, please, Spirit, to describe our supporting energy. I think it's this guy here, Chariot. Something is moving very quickly, you guys. The Chariot is very much about um crossing over the finish line, being so balanced and prepared. She's got a butterfly there on her wings. Is that a red admiral, you guys? I never know the names of the butterflies, so comment below and tell me if you think that's a red admiral. Well, a red admiral, excuse me. This is gorgeous. You know, this is a card of Cancer. Have you got a Cancer maybe in your circle? It's close to you at this time. Because this is like the energy in your subconscious. It's being ready to go first. You're on the road and you're moving as fast as you possibly can towards what it is you want. And I love that for you. It's very supportive. You know, there's ambition here, drive, and also balance comes to mind. You know, it usually has those yin and yang colors on those sphinxes in the Rider Waite tarot, and you know that you're that centered, and you know the direction you want to go in. You're ready to do it. Is there some dependency maybe that you're running from here, that you're just turning your back on it? I see the habit here at the bottom of the deck. But these beautiful creatures cards, which are really beautiful actually. I'm not promoting, by the way. I'm not sponsored or do ads either, so you must know that. Um, but yeah, is it something you're coming out and have recovered from something? I see from this dependency here, and it's like you're the other side of it. Um, it's so odd. The two eyes are different colors here, and then it's the opposite eyes are different colors on the cat. This is like the internal and the external. It's so gorgeous. I love this. And something sort of tragic though about these cards at the same time. They have that tragedy sort of Bansky thing going on about them, or you know, you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Three of Wands is patience, so this is waiting for something to come in, like your ships to come in. That's what's coming towards you. So have patience, collective. Whatever it is that's going on, you need to have a bit of patience. And you did have that Chariot there in your underlying energy. Number 7 is also a very spiritual number, you know. And yes, I see. We need a card now for guidance from Spirit, please. Oh, I'd say that's it. 7 of Cups. You're calling it delusion here. And this is guidance from Spirit. So it's like, do weigh up your choices, is what I see here. 7 of Cups can be a card of confusion or overwhelm in the amount of choices that you have. Collective, I feel like you really do have so many choices. There's 3 of Wands as well. In the traditional tarot, I think somebody's holding the globe or the world in their hands, and it's like you've got all the choices in the world. You've got to just manifest, or conceive of, rather, what it is that you want to do, where you want to go. I can see that there's a big ship here on her head. So have you got travel on your mind at this time, and you're trying to decide on whether to go with it or not? 3 of Wands often indicates travel as well, in the image, but it is waiting for the boat to arrive to take you somewhere or to bring something to you. Is the imagery, the old fashioned desks, excuse me. So yeah, overwhelm, and might just have a read of the 7 of Cups, because it is a guidance from Spirit position there. So let's just see. There's a kind of different spin on the interpretations here as well, and it's nice to clarify, 7 of Cups. Hold on, now we see when we find Swords, Pentacles, and Cups. I love this book, and this is just gorgeous. 7 of Cups. Here we go. Let me help you distinguish what it is that you are seeing, reality or fantasy. Otherwise, you may become lost in it all. Upright. In a reading, this card represents not perceiving the reality of things. Seven of Cups. You are only seeing what you want to see. You cannot handle or accept reality. You are stuck, living in a fantasy world. You avoid facing your problems. A wasted imagination is indicated. In some instances, you're being offered a wide range of options that may benefit you or may be getting your hopes up over something that might not even happen. Okay, so it does describe confusion and a bit of overwhelm, and this is guidance from spirit that you're going to be become overwhelmed maybe and confused. That's what's coming here actually now. Confusion. Do we just had that under the deck a while ago? I wonder is this on bubbling under the surface? Is there a habit here we're breaking? And come up now as energy around you. Breaking a habit of dependency. Liabilities, the Page of Pentacles. I want to read that one as well, actually. The habit, you see, the habit, that card 15 there is unique to this deck. So I do have to look at the book to see. As you know, I'm only a few weeks now doing these readings for you on YouTube, and I've gotten so many decks now at this stage. I'm not fluent in any of them, it would seem. The habit. Where am I going to find this? Transformation, temperance, and the habit. Okay, hi, you must be my next victim. Oops, I mean my friend. Hey, ever heard of that saying about old habits dying hard? Here, try this. Let's see how hard your habits die. So the key word there is dependency. In a reading, this card indicates that you're being led in the wrong direction, a direction that has no good consequences whatsoever. Should you proceed down this path, you will find yourself a slave to addictions that will never let you rest. If you develop bad habits, it may take a very long time for you to overcome these patterns. You may also find yourself depending on others, worst of all, living off them. In the end, once an addiction has developed, whether it's drugs or sex or any other variety, mercy and salvation will seem very far away and difficult to attain. But with willpower and self control, you can fight being a victim to your addictions. Okay, so this lady here in this image is a slave to her addictions at this time. And she's so out of balance. So that could be where you're feeling it at the moment, collective, that you're feeling really out of balance, feeling kind of far removed from yourself. Maybe your habit here that they're talking about, or dependency, is could be codependency on a relationship, friendship, lover, otherwise, whatever. Could be anything like that, can be anything from biting your nails to eating too much rubbish, or all the way up to taking drugs, I suppose. I see here in the next position we have for you the Nine of Cups, which is satisfaction. And if you remember the imagery on, or the Rider Waite as well, the traditional tarot has that thing of, like complete emotional stability, with the card of family, connection, security, connection with people. I love that. That's in your hopes or fears. Great. It's good to have hope for that kind of stability. I really like it. So if it's in regards to love, you might have too many choices here, or there are many choices. You need to try to discern which one serves you the most. The habit can be a codependency, unhealthy relationships in your past, maybe. That's the energy around you. You're trying to shed that sort of thing. Nine of Cups, then in your hopes or fears, and then we have the King of Cups, which is fascination, and that's in your potential outcome. And this is, maybe there's a King of Cups in your life that's coming towards you as your potential outcome. It could be a water energy, of course, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, that they're coming towards you, and they are your King of Cups. They are your Nine of Cups or Ten of Cups even. The King of Cups talks about someone who's very emotionally immature, and it could be you're getting that emotional maturity from this learning that you've had to go through here. Like everything is a lesson and a learning rather than, something negative that's happened to you. There's always a lesson and a learning to be got from things that we've gone through that have been difficult in our past. And it could have been that for a time you were codependent on your lovers or partners, and that you're turning this around. We did begin this reading here with the Five of Swords, which is feeling defeated. And I do notice she's painted all these roses red, like an illusion of love, or, say the red paint is the love. She's actually been putting on an act maybe in the past in her connections. Um, but there's a learning here again, as we said, with that Ace of Swords. Maybe you were feeling as well at this moment, because this talks about the present. It's like, oh, you've kind of felt defeated, feeling defeated now, looking back on your past, because she's looking back there. If you look at her, the way she's looking in the past, that when you reflect on previous relationships, that you've seen that because you can't seem to get this right, sitting in this defeatist attitude. Or maybe even with this challenge card, you're thinking to yourself, I don't even have the skills, because this is about inner skills, everything that you have within you. And if it's in the challenge position, maybe you don't believe that you have the skill, or the skill set for to bring to a relationship, to have an actual secure relationship. But yeah, what you need to focus on is what you learned from the past here, is what I'm getting. And you have taken, I think you're taking a new leap of faith here in the recent past. And the Chariot, you really want to move forward fast, but I think patience being the thing that's required here. Let stuff integrate. The Three of Wands there is very much, she's holding on to that jug there. It's like one of those old coffee pots or something, and it reminds me of Genie and the Lamp. Before you wish for your next thing, you need to know what you want from a connection. That's what I'm getting with that. And you've got a lot of choices. This is what Spirit's guidance is, that there will be so many choices coming towards you, and just don't limit yourself to thinking you can only have this kind of person, this person, the next person in your connections or near to your heart. Or whoever gets to your heart again. I think that you're going to find it could be somebody totally different this time around, um, and outside of your comfort zone, as they say. Um, but you do want to break this habit, and you were worried about being codependent before. Um, but I think you're marching on in that full energy. You want to come away from it all. You're more about, like, this looks very much like self-sabotage energy here. She's cuts on her and everything. Whereas this one over here, this fool energy, she's really feeding her soul. She's got blossoms all over. There's a butterfly and everything there. This wounding that you can see in this card here, it's so the opposite to this energy over here. And I think that there may be that's concerned, like your environment is this, it's very much attached to your habits, which have not served you till now. And if you're wanting to go on this, and it looks like you're taking the first steps to do so, and congratulations, I have to say to you for being so brave, because this is absolutely, you deserve nothing less than the very best in life. And your spirit guides are going to be so behind you in this. I can feel the energy from them. They really are supporting you here, collective, definitely, for you to make a good go of it again the next time. But I think it's going to be about filling your own cup first. Here you can see the glass of wine. It could be an addiction to alcohol as well, of course, because the wine bottles here, I have to say that. um or tablets. Of whatever it is, you deserve better. And it's satisfaction, that's what you're after here, that's in your hopes. And you deserve all of these good things in life. We've all had a past and made our mistakes, but again, it's that learning from it and moving on, not to repeat the same things again. That's what we want. And your potential outcome, it says here, fascination. And I'd really like to read that King of Cups and see, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? The Wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. And this is the luckiest card in the deck for tarot. You know, That's what I was just saying to you. Lady Luck is on your side. This is beautiful. I've got goosebumps all up and down the backs of my arms talking about this now. I can really feel the shift in the energy. And this is your energy, collective. This is you turning that wheel for yourself. You're doing this. I mean, there's such power in you. I really feel it. Okay, you guys, now we have our spread. I think we're going to get some clarifiers from another deck for you today. And where was I looking to go? I want the little Rider-Waite again. I just find this one is so, I so resonate with it and I'm so connected to it. I think that that's what we want at the moment. You're looking for new connections and a new circuit maybe to exist in, because this old, you know, people around you, it's not, they're part of your habit, the old habit. If you're looking to turn your back on that, you're going to have to shake things up there for yourself. Start with your own inner sanctuary, as I always say. Feed your soul first, feed your own cup first, so that you can pour out to those that you love. And you will find that, you know, that will be reciprocated, no matter what, you know, what things you've done that were unfair to yourself and how you didn't serve yourself. I think from here forward, you're going to do everything you can to serve yourself. But serve yourself first, please, collective. Do listen to that. Okay, we'll get clarification now. Thank you, Spirit, from this deck. Messages only of love and light for our collective today, please. And let's see what we have. 5 of Swords and the Magician and the current energy. Can we have one card to clarify this for our collective? There's the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And we get a card to clarify the Ace of Swords. It's the 2 of Wands. And the Fool card in the recent past, please, Spirit. There we have it. Queen of Wands, look at that. Beautiful fire energy. Gorgeous. And for the Chariot, what have we got? The Judgment card. This is very good. 3 of Wands in our near future, please, Spirit. Can we clarify the 3 of Wands for our collective today? The Ace of Pentacles, a new seed being planted, you guys, coming towards you in the near future. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. And you have the support of Spirit there, just like I said to you. That's that Judgment card. Their Spirit or the universe are blowing the horn. Get up, you're being awoken. Awakening is happening. Oh, look, guidance from Spirit. 7 of Cups. When you're feeling overwhelmed or that you're confused, High Priestess energy, you guys, you've got to tune into your intuition. And that will guide you when you feel lost. I love it. You've got a Queen of Pentacles on your habit, which is about nurturing a foundation. And as I said, the habit there in your environment. This is the position of your environment at this time. And it's like you're going to rewrite this, say, habitat, place that you live in, the people that surround you, all of that stuff. This is a really opposite energy again, and it's about being grounded. Look at all the root and the earth energies here within this Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles are of an earth energy. You might have a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn in your life. Or maybe that's you and you're just sitting in your power there, nurturing this seed. That's your seed. Look of an idea for a new stable foundation. I love this for you. Gorgeous. 9 of Cups now, please, Spirit. Can we clarify this 9 of Cups for our collective today? Page of Pentacles. This is great. Somebody offering something to you maybe in the real world. Guys, can you make it up? Is that the Sun card I see as your potential outcome? This is joy, happiness, absolute security. Feeling that childish, do you remember I was saying at the beginner's mind thing? This is like taking life from that joyous, youthful place, you know, going back to your childhood where you were innocent, untouched, cleansed, pure delight. Wonderful. You guys, I love this. I'll have to go through it all with you. We've got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck there, which talks about moving really quickly. Someone flying in with enthusiasm towards you, or you could be flying in with enthusiasm on this quest, and I think you really are. Look at, we've got Hanged Man and Temperance at the back of the deck here, which speaks to you getting a whole new perspective, and maybe that's your awakening here. Look, illumination while you think about things to gain a new perspective. I just love this. And then following that, you're charging in with hope and fire in your belly, and you're so driven by the truth now to stand in your truth. There's so much power here, you guys. I mean to say, whew, this is very powerful stuff. I'm so proud of you guys. What amount of work have you done here? I'll go through each card, or yeah, each position now to talk you through what I see in a bit more detail. We've the Five of Swords, as we said, that was stuck inside a mindset of lack and not thinking you have the skills for to connect with somebody again. Your words aren't going to be sweet, they could be bitter. You're trying to paint them sweet there with the red, and that maybe you don't have the thing, and that's that feeling of feeling outside, left outside in the cold, that you've been separating yourself is what I get. And that's where you feel you are now. It's like up to now you felt left outside of the loop and outside of, you know, yourself as well. That you feel like you don't have enough to give, and that you might have somebody that could have been a connection, or your mindset that could be this looking injured looking character here, that this relationship wasn't serving you and you had to turn your back on it, is what I see here. Or you had a place in your head, you know, I only deserve a person as good as blah, because I only feel like I'm as good as blah, you know. So do put those energies where you feel they fit, but that's what I'm feeling guided to say to you here now from Spirit. So thank you, Spirit. This is really self-assuring, you know, a reassuring energy. So what you need to focus on is the Ace of Swords, as I said, and that's a learning something new. You've got this new knowledge and to go forward with it. And this person here, the Two of Wands, is at that crossroads. And there he is with the world in his hands. He can choose to go with this wand here or stay with the stuck one behind. And it's about making a choice. Do you want to stick around in this old pattern of that habit and that codependency thing as well as coming through and just being led in the wrong direction? This idea is going to bring you forward. They're walking towards each other, these two, you know. And I think it's that thing. Focus on your vision, collective. Where do you want to go now? Like, you've got a blank sheet. You're off in the full energy here, ready to go. So we'll have a look here now. The recent past is the full exploration, and he looks like an explorer there with that world in his hand and his hat on his head. Looks like St. Columbus to me sometimes. Um, Queen of Wands. This is just beautiful. This is fire energy. Gorgeous. And this is like, you must have a connection to nature, you guys. Gardening, flowers. Look at all the flowers here. The Queen of Wands always has her sunflower and her little spirit guide of a black cat. And there's other guides there, animal spirits. They're, you know, she's an angel. And there's the butterflies. But this is such a bright energy, you know. Something has turned for you. I can see, you know, from this darkness here and doubt and self-doubt and all of the rest of it. This is like sunshine, you know. The Queen of Wands is full of enthusiasm, confidence, and it could be you met somebody like that, or you've just started to be this energy of, you know, oh, to hell with it, I'm going for it, you know, taking a risk and trusting in yourself. You still have loads of life to give, you know, really do. Like, this is just huge, and I'm so impressed with this energy. And the Chariot then is your supporting energy and judgment. As I said, that was the universe calling it. You know, you've been awakened to the truth that you can have anything you want, and you can just go, 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 people. I just love it. Three of Wands then is, you know, going from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. This is like progress. This is coming towards you. You're going to feel like you're ready to go, but you have to be patient. That's what the card is saying. Just be patient at this time. That's what's coming towards you. You might find it difficult, but you have a seed of an idea for to bring something into the real world, and to create that foundation for yourself so that you can go on this quest for this new life that you really so deserve. um and as I said, you're ready to roll like Knight of Swords. Come on, bring it on. This person's going first. So the High Priestess there, clarifying your Seven of Cups, I was saying, is you tuning into your intuition. If you're feeling confused, and you will be guided by your spirit team, by yourself, your own internal compass, whatever way you look at it. But this is feeling totally balanced, and trusting yourself again, which is marvelous. This is telling me you needn't trust yourself back here, but now look at, that's what spirit's guidance is, this position here, and it is to tune into your gut feelings again, and to trust that intuition of yours. It's really going to lead you exactly where you need to go. It's learning to trust. All of this reading is just about trust in yourself and trust the process. The habit then been clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. As I said, it's like you're flipping that energy from the shadows to the sunlight, and I love it. I just love it. It's just marvelous. I can feel electricity in the air, you guys. It's the chills I have. I just love this for you. Nine of Cups then with the Ace of or the Page of Pentacles. So we're going from an ace to a page here, and this is your, you're protecting and nurturing this pentacle. Keeps repeating for you here that you really do have this new goal, this new idea, how to make your world, a real world thing. And this is actually having a plan for to do something with it. This is the first initial idea, and now you've got a plan. After being in the Queen of Pentacles energy, or having that around you, this person is already doing, what it is they want to do to create this lovely life and foundation for themselves. And this Page of Pentacles is kind of like a continuous improvement thing, that you want to continue to feed that plan of yours, to continue to have a plan, to feed the whole sense of grounding, being grounded, feeling at home when you're at home, feeling at home within yourself. And this Nine of Cups here with it, I mean, that's utter, it's 9 cups overflowing with love and emotional support, and you just feel brilliant. Feeling so supported within your own, vessel, as they say. And then with the King of Cups, like, it's all been about cups and pentacles. It's about your emotional security. Um this is your potential outcome, that you will become this King of Cups energy, and you know people will be infatuated by you. You're going to be looking unbelievable. Maybe improvements in your appearance. I mean, she's just ridiculously dressed and too much makeup and all that goes with it, but you know what, she's standing in her power, and she's actually glowing on her own without the glowing makeup involved. Her eyes are popping, her hair is glistening, those natural features of yours, collective, that just pop out because you're feeling so good inside. And the sun is just going to shine down on top of you and continue to make you shine. It's like an absolute fairy tale, this, it's a fairy tale ending. And that's for sure. And it really is all, um, beyond your wildest dreams. That's what just come into me. So thank you, Spirit, for joining us today. And thank you, Collective, for letting me collect with this energy today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I love you all. This has been a joy. Come back another time. Ring that notification bell and you'll know when I post again. And do like and subscribe. Send me a heart emoji as well in the comments. It really helps the channel, the interaction. And I need the support at this early stage in my life as a tarot reader on YouTube. I'm just loving you all so much every day. It's just so beautiful to be able to connect with you. I'm honored. Namaste, guys.